SaintsNation.com covering New Orleans Saints. And today I'm going to talk about another loss by the New Orleans Saints as they fail to capitalize on another team that has issues running their offense. The Los Angeles Chargers. The game was very winnable, but the Saints just could not capitalize. And they lose today by a score of 26-9. Their sixth straight loss in a row, 6 losses on the season. They're now on a 6-game losing streak. This is the longest losing streak the Saints have been on, since 2005, the Hurricane Katrina year, where they went 3-13, fired Jim Haslett, hired Sean Payton, Drew Brees came in, and y'all know how that went down. So, with that being said, does that need to happen again? Does another firing need to take place to usher in a new level of a new era of Saints football? Because the whole Sean Payton, Drew Brees regime, all that stuff, that's over with, man. That's over with. You no longer have an elite quarterback to get you over the hump anymore. Get you over the hump. You don't have it right now. So it may be time to be done with that. You know what I'm saying? And I know what this is about, though. For Mickey Loomis and the rest of the Saints brass. This is about the Saints trying to win a Super Bowl. They're trying to show everybody that they can win a championship without Sean Payton and Drew Brees. But that's not happening because you don't have the coach. You don't have the right coach for the job. You don't have the right quarterback right now. You know what I'm saying? That stuff that happened what it was like 8 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago against the Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys. That was a long time ago. You're not going to see that type of team again this season. You will not see that type of outlook, that type of performance again from this team. Today, man, the Saints could have won that game. Chargers, they didn't really do nothing spectacular, man. They really did do nothing spectacular in this game. And the Saints had the opportunities to win this game. Spencer Rattler is not the guy. He's not the guy. It's okay I think it's okay to say that. He is not the guy to be the quarterback of the New Orleans Saints for the future. Or the guy this season. And it's okay. I think it's okay to say that stuff. He's not the guy. He's not ready. And the Saints in these conditions, with these conditions, it's going to be difficult for any type of quarterback to have success. And the crazy thing about it is that everybody was coming back. Well, a significant bulk of the Saints' key personnel was supposed to make the difference in this game, but it didn't. It didn't at all. Chris Olave came back, Taysom Hill came back, Cesar Ruiz came back, Pete Warner came back, and it looked like none of that stuff helped. Looked like Chris Olave got concussed again, but they let him go back in the game. Pete Warner got injured again. Jawan Johnson had a concussion. You know what I'm saying? So it's just not the Saints. This the new player, the influx of talent that was injured didn't help out. So Saints are still stuck in a rut. Still stuck in a rut. Season is fading away fast. It's fading away fast, man, because you can only afford, to me, 9-8 don't get you in the playoffs. Especially the way the NFC is looking, a 9-8 record may not get you in the playoffs. 10-7 is your cutoff. Can this team get to 10-7? It's gonna be difficult to do. Because I said this in the previous video. The Saints are gonna have to do something they have never done before to get back in, to consider themselves in the hunt for playoff contention, and that's to win 3 consecutive games to get back to 5-5. They can't do that. Dennis Allen has never done that as a head coach. He didn't do that with the Raiders. He didn't do that with the Saints. He's not doing that with the Saints. You know, Dennis Allen, the most games that Dennis Allen can win in a row is two. He only can win 2 games in a row. He can't win 3. He can't win 5. He can't do that. He's not that type of coach. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be hard to climb. It's gonna be difficult to climb back into this thing because the more games you lose, you know, you dig yourself further in the hole. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see what you said there, Jock Gore. But I don't think this team is gonna go make the playoffs, man. I don't know they can make. I don't think they can make the playoffs, bro. With Dennis Allen as the head coach, and also after this, they may not fire him right now. They may not fire him right now, but I think they can fire him at the end of the season. I don't care if they go even if they go like 8-9 or 9-8. I think you still have to fire him because it's the same. You're getting the same results every year from Dennis Allen. The same results. You know, start of the year, have an impressive win. Did the next few games, you're going to lose a streak. Then you win a game. Then you lose a game. Then at the end, towards the end of the season, you're trying to get into the playoffs. That's when you get hot. That's not good coaching, man. That's not a good football coach. So they should make a move. They should make a move based on these results you're having right now, man. Dennis Allen is not. I don't think Dennis Allen is cut to be the Saints head coach, bro. I don't think I don't think the Saints will get back into serious, deep Super Bowl contender status with Dennis Allen as the head coach. Because for that to even happen, the Saints were like 95%. The season has to go at least things will have to go 90% of the time the Saints way, bounce the Saints way for that to happen. Offensive line got to stay healthy. Defense has to be forced to turnovers. Quarterback play has to be elite at all times. Defense has to be lights out for that to even occur. You know what I'm saying? So, and Dennis Allen hasn't proven that he can do that. He hasn't proven that he can do that. You know, Dennis Allen is just not fit for it, man. I don't care what nobody says, bro. I mean, if they bring this dude back, they bring Dennis Allen back next season, it could be they could really hurt the morale of his fan base. For the fan base, morale is already hurt. It's already shattered. You bring him back, you can lose out on season ticket holders. People might stop buying merch, all that stuff. You may go back to the blackout days when nobody was watching Saints. You couldn't watch Saints football because the game was blacked out. You may go back to that. That's how bad it was back in the day. You know what I mean? But that game was winnable, man. That was a winnable game today. The Saints could have won because the Chargers really didn't do nothing spectacular, man. They really didn't do nothing. Saints had the ball multiple times, couldn't capitalize on the score, couldn't capitalize on opportunities. A lot of drop passes, a lot of penalties, false starts, holdings, a lot of holding calls in the game, and then towards the end of it, in the fourth quarter, it just fell apart. And defense just gassed out. And I think tackling was better. It was a little bit better than what we have seen in previous games, but they had an opportunity to get J.K. Dobbins down to the ground. Colin Saunders had the opportunity to do that. He whiffed on it. Dobbins broke loose, sprinted. I think he got a first down off that play. So tackling was a little bit better, but it wasn't nothing spectacular. Jason says, "Remember the results don't matter." Yeah, he said, "Man, Jason Loomis needs to just stop talking, bro. Loomis needs to stop going on WWL and make a fool of himself because you continue to do that, you continue to run your mouth. This is what's going to happen. But yeah, results do matter, man. And the results right now are showing us that this team is heading toward destruction. It is. The results matter, bro. And you're not getting those type of results with Dennis Allen. The Saints have lost 6 winnable games. 6 winnable games. You had the lead against the Buccaneers at halftime at 27-24. They come back and drop 55 points on you in the second half. The Falcon game. You had that game in the bag. Paulson Debo cost a penalty. They went down there, kick a field goal, and won the game. You know, against the Eagles. Had that game locked up. Two Saints defenders ran into each other. Dallas Goedert caught the pass, sprang all the way down that for a first down. So they're just, man, look, these are some bad results. Bad results, bro. Bad results coached by a bad team. And firing him right now, man, to me, I don't know if that's gonna make a difference. But I can see where people coming from, though. I can see why people frustrated. You know what I'm saying? But gut feelings, they're not gonna fire him. They're gonna fire him at the end of the season. I think even if they get really healthy and they do what they did last year, fight to the end for a playoff spot, and they don't make it, they still should fire him, man. Because it's the same thing. It's a cycle with Dennis Allen. It's the same, it's much of the same product. We get the same product every year. Every year. This team ain't close no more, man. It ain't close. You gotta have better drafts. All that stuff. But Saints lose again, man, by a score of 26-8. They're now on a 6-game losing streak. This is the biggest losing streak they've had since the 2005 season, the Hurricane Katrina year. So there's that. They fall to 2-6 on the season. Up next is a game they'll play against the Carolina Panthers. I expect Derek Carr to be the starter by then, but that game is not a guaranteed victory as well because of the current status of the New Orleans Saints. But a lot of people think that if the Saints lose next week, that's when they're gonna fire Dennis Allen. We'll see, man. We'll see. But they should fire him right now, in my opinion. But they're not gonna do that. But I thought the Saints was gonna win this game, though, man. I really thought they was gonna come out and win this game. Chargers did. I look at the Chargers roster. They really don't have nothing spectacular out there outside of Justin Herbert, but they didn't do it. They didn't get the win, so it is what it is. All right. All right, so that's you off right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. What were your thoughts on today's matchup between the Saints and the Chargers? Also, check out sportsview360.com/Saints for latest content. New Orleans Saints organization. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out. I'll be back, though. Who that?